Alright, we're back, hole 6, par 5. You get yourself an albatross on this hole, you pretty much put yourself in medal contention. As long as you did fairly well on the other holes, this is a very hard hole to albatross. So if you're lucky enough to get one, which I will show you, I got one here and I'll show you how I did it. Let's take a look. This year you want to go with a big topper right off the bat. Either a big topper, or if you're lucky enough to have an extra mile 8, you can use it here. Extra mile 7 will still work too. I did this shot with an extra mile 7. Now I don't want to give it too much topspin because you can see we got tailwind here. So that tailwind's going to help carry the ball as well. So if you're using an extra mile 7, just give it a little bit more overpower. Because it's about 4 yards less than extra mile 8. So you just got to give it a little bit more overpower, that's all. So yeah, you can use a big topper to make that jump. But I find if you go with this particular shot, you can get a sniper for your next shot. If you're doing this jump over the snow and the rocks here and the tree, you can do that with a big topper, but you'll likely need a big dog for the second shot, and then you're going to lose your accuracy. But so if you go with this shot, it'll put you a little bit further down there. Like I said, don't give this too much top. I roughly went about 2.7, 2.8 top. Full right spin, and you can see the wind. We're letting the wind carry the ball, and you can see how much overpower we give it here. It looks like bottom of ball, bottom of target. It looks like to me. Let's see what I got written in my notes. Extra mile 8, full top, right spin. I was using a Titan in the previous rounds. I went with a Kingmaker in the final round. The thing about the Kingmaker is when you start going into overpower, the needle's going to be moving slower. If you're using a Titan, a needle's going to be moving faster. So it is an advantage to use a Kingmaker. Yes, I have written down here, if you're using an extra mile 8, overpower to the bottom of the target. So that's what we did. Bottom of ball, bottom of that thick part of the target. Overpower. And then the curl, you can see how much curl we give it to as well. So that's basically all I can tell you. And like I said, if you're using an extra mile 7, you're going to have to move that overpower just a little bit more down, that's all. So that's shot 1. And here's shot 2. Like I mentioned, this is going to put us nicely in sniper range. We got a nice ball guide now. And we're far enough down there. We're at max distance of the sniper, but we're far enough down here that we can run that ball guide towards the hole. So basically that's what we're doing. We're keeping the target fairly close to the right hand side here. Trying to stay in a low part of that hill. So you can see we got the blue touching the rough. So after that point, it's just a matter of giving you the proper amount of spin to get us towards the hole. And what did we do here? I believe we went with minus 5% elevation. Hole 6, yes. Minus 5. I got written down here minus 5 or 0% elevation. I'm not sure what we went with this shot. One of the two, you can double check my adjustments. Minus 5 or 0. I can't remember offhand, it's been a couple of weeks, but. Okay, so once again, put the blue target there. Max distance. Kingmaker. Now, look at the ball guide. Excuse me. We stop it so it's about a square or 2 short of the hole. The tip of the ball guide. That's important. So you don't want to come in too hot. You want to come in just at the right speed. As you can see, this rolls downhill here. So naturally when it hits that hill, it's going to kick forward a little bit. So you don't have to run that tip of the ball guide to the hole. You want to be short of it. So we hit perfect. And let's see what happens. Got a nice kick, got a nice roll down there. And we got ourselves an albatross. So like I mentioned, that's important. You get that on this hole, you're laughing. That's it, hole 6. Thanks for watching. Let's get out more content.